welcome to, well, who am I, really? I don't know, what's my name? Right, I know, Mozart. Right, Beethoven? Because at least I know that concerts attract a lot of people, or, I don't know, maybe frogs? When I go to the toilet and take a shit, and it's mostly, well, a concert. Anyway, welcome to Dr. Jester Rants. Hey, I remember my name. Extraordinary, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna rant about this. From farmfolk, well, the farmfolks or people behind this game, really. And they decided, as you can actually see on the, well, on the images here, that it is a game that it's really not made for me or for anybody else who can be called a gamer. This feels more like a casual, ultra casual, for women only type of game, but mostly SJW women type of game, because the characters that they've decided to showcase are, well, the generic SJW look. Hey, adopt me, look at the picture. Look at that. That's the generic SJW look. Very generic. Side shaved, blue hair, pink hair, etc. Either way, so you will expect that they would basically know their, well, their audience, who tends to overwhelmingly hate women, especially the female form. Why I say that? Well, let's take a look at here. There is a screenshot of a deleted post by the creators of the game called Farmfolks. Here is what they said. Alright, folks. First mistake, you should have used an X, not a K. No, things like that tend to happen, right? I mean, small little mistake that the SJWs will not then use it to magnify and increase the pressure in, well, you know, in your cancellation. But either way, let's go. Alright, folks, it's time for some serious game development talks. You're tinkering with the character physics in Farmfolks. Burning question: which version has the perfect breast jiggle physics? Well, that didn't work out very well, did it? Let's take a look at the unhinged replies. Here, from Black Girl Gamers. You know that people who are absolutely insane during Gamergate too. And they're still insane. Right, the insane idiots. Let's take a look at this idiot over here. Marketing tactics in 2024 is so exhausted. You guys knew this would spark conversation because of Stellar Blade, right? Here now, and whether people like or dislike it, people are talking about it. Is this really necessary? Well, yeah. Haven't seen a woman lately. When they tend to run, things tend to shake. Unless you're using a very tight compression form, usually found on, well, on marathon runners, but even then they still shake. Or, you know, those who use straps on the boobies to try and hide and be an FTM, you know, female to male, transgender. Which I suspect it is something that the crowd in here that you're trying to pander to would essentially use and think everybody should use. Right. Let's take a look at this other idiot here. 0%. Why is this even necessary? Well, if you haven't noticed, it is due to, well, women. You know, it's part of the mammary gland. It's part of what makes, well, mammals, really. it's having TTs. I know it's air chattery for people who actually literally failed biology or decided not to take it because it was too triggering for them at school or university, possibly school, because let's face it, we learn about mammals, reptiles, amphibians, etc. during school very much early, and I'm pretty sure I think they got triggered over it. But either way, let's take a look at this one. Oh, you guys are doing so good. This tweet is very out of touch and weird, especially with the current audience. You guys have that were waiting for this game. It's a farming sim. One would be interested in breast jiggle mechanics. No, it's fascinating now that you ask, isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure you're the type of people who actually would literally go with this. Kotaku, Baldur's Gate 3 slightly adds jiggle physics for dicks and balls. And here is how they're celebrating. Hey, butter, butter, hey, butter, hey, butter, butter, swing. They're literally celebrating over this. Well, anyway, before I continue, here is a trailer. I'm fucking back. Yeah. Right. So, these are the type of people that, you know, would generally ogle and go completely apeshit insane about their dick and balls physics. These are the people who literally made the female in Baldur's Gate be really kind of not that pretty and make it necessary for us to have mods to fix their looks. Meanwhile, the males kind of look okay, do good. I mean, look at this. It looks okay. Well, you take a look at the female in Baldur's Gate and they look hideous. But then again, let's face it, these people are a bunch of fucking hypocrites with double standards. Otherwise, there wouldn't be no standards at all. Look at another example, Kotaku, but this time from 2021. I demand to see Aura's dick and balls in Street Fighter 5. We would never actually ask to let us see the nipples on Street Fighter 5. I'm quite 100% sure that there would have been a big shitstorm with these people if somebody on the right actually suggested this. That had a big website kind of like the cesspool that is called Kotaku. Right? I mean, right? Let's get back to the tweets, shall we? Here it is from Bach Girls again, but this one is expanded. As you can imagine, boobs are a sensitive subject, especially since women have been subject to a lot of vitriol in gaming lately, and the latest discourse regarding sexualization of characters. If this is indeed has both positive and intention, then in the future it may be worth changing the...
Additionally, if you buy or disclose that the game is meant to be an adult farming simulator, then it might curb people's reaction to this post a little bit.
Oh, good. Now that they are doing a protection racket, isn't it? But this is what happens with, with people behind this game. I don't think they they kind of know the audience that they were trying to cultivate, because let me put it this way. Unlike Christianity, and I'm not even Christian to begin with, there is forgiveness. Christianity, there is forgiveness. But this, on the religion of the left, there is no forgiveness for the sin that you commit. When you commit the sin, when there is a mistake with the sin, you're kind of fucked, because they will never forgive you. So, what they decided to do was, the next best thing in their little brains, to actually write an apology letter. You can see that this didn't quite go as planned. And I say that because, well, here it is, a comment on the Steam forums.
Ye don't support this company. They are disrespecting women. Women. Ooh.
Oh my fucking literally god. Imagine if women had no breast physics. I mean, I'm pretty sure that if you have enough tissue on your body with slightly loose or like a dick or extra skin or something like that, it will tend to jiggle. But especially if you're dealing with a skinny person and they'd have like a big stuff around the chest, that will tend to jiggle. But if you are a fat person, well, other parts of the body will tend to jiggle. Well, here it is. Well, someone who really deserves the Jester reward, but in this case, you're just giving them free points. Please don't give them rewards or anything of the sort. This one is just a farming. And I should know because that's my name. Right, yeah. Don't support this company. They are disrespecting women. Like everybody already said, there wouldn't be a problem with digital physics. In the first place, they will try to get hype with it. Okay, jumping around the retarded nonsense. Here, I'll tell you why you should never apologize to these people. They could say sorry, but that it was a mistake, a stupid joke or something, but no. They told us that they have nothing to sorry about, and then what? They say sorry after all, but I don't believe it now, and I hope you do too. This is why you never apologize. I told you, there is no forgiveness among the SJWs, the ultra far left, the left, technically, right now. There is no forgiveness. You made the sin, you committed the sin, you are fucked. You're destroyed. It's done for you. There is no way out. No way out. You're forever and utterly forever and ever tarnished by your crime. So, with that message of positivity and awesomeness and wholesomeness, I bid you adieu. So, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night, and remember, fuck you, YouTube.